Voice. Okay, recording ready.
3, 2.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to take a picture? I can
Can take
snap.
a picture before we begin.
Great. If everybody can switch on their video.
And say cheese.
Okay, smile. Done. I'll send to
Done.
you. All right.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all my dear friends from here and far, near and far. You're all here to join me in today's session.
Good morning from Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus in the house. Yes, one more. Cyprus in the house.
Wow, lovely.
Welcome to Malaysia. Welcome to Malaysia, truly Asia.
We have Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
And we have Cyprus. Well, I'm waiting for UK to join in. Maybe later, maybe UK is still asleep. I got Canada and Malaysia. Canada staying in Malaysia. All right, so
7 o'clock.
Damansara Perdana, Damansara Perdana.
all right, so today's session, we're going to talk about, of course, you saw the topic is WA. WA, like it means workout at home. So I know some of you thought that I'm going to put you through a whole 1 hour of exercising, but no, today I'm just going to talk about how you can exercise at home safely and effectively. Okay, before we go into any slides, because I'm going to show some slides, there'll be some interaction where preferably you have your videos on so I can see you. If you're too shy, it's okay. I understand, all right? But before we go into that, there are a few, one or two here, who do not know me or don't know me really well, okay? Now I'm going to share the screen first. This is today's topic we're going to talk about. Right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Veronica Shopman. I'm an American Council on Exercise, or ACE, certified personal trainer and a women's fitness specialist, and also a boot camp coach, right? I have been active in sports from a very, very young age, from I can't remember when. Always eager to get out of the house or the classroom to join my friends or classmates in any kind of sports and outdoor activities. Could not sit still for 2 minutes. I'm that kind of person. I was also quite competitive in sports, and from a very young age, I was always eager to get out of the house, you know, and compete in any kind of sports or games. Whether I won or not, it was immaterial, but I always gave it a go. And today's session is actually a challenge for me. I didn't know whether I'm going to make it or not, but I gave it a go, and I'm giving it a go. So here I am. I've been in this business, fitness business, for more than 37 years in the fitness industry. And I'm here to help you to get started with exercise. Now, the objective of today's session is to coach individuals on how to exercise safely and effectively, following the guidelines I'm about to show you, using the resources from home. Okay. With the current situation now across the world, all over the world, the COVID-19 pandemic, many of us are working from home now. Unless you have the right to go to the office or you have to go, everyone is working from home right now. Many of the gyms are closed. Sedentary lifestyle is on the rise. And there's also a different kind of stress amongst many people. Do you agree? You can say yes or no in your chat. Okay, so in the chat box, there is a little box there that says chat. Okay, thank you. Everyone's still with me here. Who amongst you here works out on a regular basis? So type Y for yes or N for no in the chat box. Wow.
I'm driving, so for me it's yes.
Yeah. Fojo, yes.
Yes,
Fojo,
I'm driving.
every day.
Every day. Yep.
I
Very
can't
good.
seem to figure out the chat box.
It's at the bottom. Are you using your
Can you
phone?
define workout?
I'm using my phone.
I think the three dots.
No, can you define what a workout is? Does
Workout
Oh,
being
yeah.
active, like
does walking constitute a workout?
so we will get to that afterwards. Okay, so workout means being active, whether you're doing gardening or you're constantly on the move, or you're the type you're just sitting down and you don't make the habit of spending time to exercise or be active, or you have a set regime that you follow. Okay, all right,
Mm-hmm.
let me move on. Right now, on a scale of 1 to 5, again, you can use your chat group or you can just unmute your mic and tell me. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being your energy level is at the highest, what is your energy level at this point of time?
3.
Right now, 3, very
3.
good. Or 4, wow, very, very
4.
energetic, huh? Some more? Okay. Now before let's put some energy into all of y'all. Some tour, right? Now, I want you to switch on your videos so I can see you and you can see me. And you follow what I'm about to do. All right. Sitting down, put your hand around like that. Like you are greasing your hair. Grease your hair. Grease your hair. Grease your hair. Everybody follow. Grease your hair.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Okay, hands in front.
I like to move it.
One hand up, in. One hand up, in. One hand up, in.
Jumping off the floor. To your feet to soar. Party hard just like it's Mardi Gras, 'cause that's what life is for.
Fast.
And we don't party hardly. We just party hard. And not because we bored.
Last one, change and reach up. Slow. Slow. Slow.
I'm getting funny looks from the other drivers.
Slow. Slow. Now do it fast. Reach. 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 Up. 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 Up.
I like to move it. She like to move it.
5, 6, 7. Both hands up. Reach up. Reach up. Both arms up. 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 To the side. To the side. Last one combination. You go up, side, up, side, up, side, up, side. 5, 6, 7. Last one to the side. Big circles. Make big circles with your hands. Keep those hands up. Don't put it down. Big circles. The other way. Big circle. Don't put your hands down. Big circle. All right, small circle. Small. Make small circles with your hands. Woo. Keep those hands up. The other way. The other way. Hands up, hands up. Woo. Shoulders burning, shoulders burning. Hold it there, don't move. Keep the hands up. Keep the hands up. Hold it, don't move. Don't move. Can you feel the burn? Bend your elbows up. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Fast. 5, 6, 7. Bring your hands down and relax. Woo.
Razmi, are you doing?
That's
Rahman?
not. Okay.
Eh, buat ni, kita buat ni.
I cannot see.
Tengok, Ken.
Where's
Buat
your
ni,
video?
buat.
Where's your video?
On a scale of 1 to 5 now, right, in the box, 5 being the most active, how do you feel right now? 4, 5.
Oh,
Energy level.
What was the
Oh.
question?
Huh?
What was the question?
4.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 5
Mhm.
being the highest energy level, what is your level of energy right now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you find that
Oh,
even
God.
after just a little bit of physical activity, you should be feeling just a little bit more energized, right? If not a lot, a little. Okay. Now, let's look at some eye-opening data here. This is okay for the benefit of those in Australia and Cyprus. This refers to Malaysia. So look at where Malaysia stands now. We are the champions, but not in the right sense. The most obese in ASEAN, right? The figures are quite alarming here, but it is true. It's our lifestyle. And Kathleen, is it bad? Kathleen. Okay, it's good that you're moving. That means your energy levels are high now. All right. Now, if you look at the next slide, now this is from the World Health Organization. 1 out of every 2 adults are overweight or obese. And half of them have abdominal obesity. Abdominal, that means your girth measurements are more than 90 cm for men, more than 80 cm for women. Most of the data that was collected, majority of women who are overweight or obese. Okay. The major diseases associated are, of course, in Malaysia, you can see diabetes is on the rise, or we've got a very high number of diabetics in Malaysia. High blood pressure, heart disease. Okay, so the things that you can do to reduce this risk, of course, eating a healthy diet. I know it's very difficult in Malaysia because our food, a lot of our Malaysian food is mostly quite unhealthy. The key word here is moderation. Enjoy the food that you want in moderation. Make sure you get a lot of your vegetables, your fruit, your carbs. Carbs is also good carbohydrates. Carbs are also important because they are fuel for your body, right? And proteins as well. Okay, as you can see, physically active is one way you can reduce these risks. Are you all with me so far? Yes, yes.
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 Very good. Right. Now, let me ask you all, how confident are you? How confident are you to begin a workout program on your own? That means with no help from videos or books, just on your own. You know what to do. You know how to do a 1 hour exercise on your own. How confident are you? Never works on your own.
Know what to do, but not necessarily got the incentive to do it.
Right, right. So again, motivation, right? Motivation.
Yeah, just
on your own.
always say don't have time or whatever. But if I had time, then I would know what to do, but I don't always do it. Lazy sometimes.
Right, right. Okay. Yeah, hopefully after the session. Some said it will become.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm here to help you to learn and understand how you can independently do a program on your own. Right? Now let's look at benefits of exercise. Okay, bear with me on this, all right? Cardiovascular health. Everyone knows that exercise helps to keep the heart healthy, right? Because cardio exercise forces the heart to work harder in order to supply oxygen and blood to the working muscles. All right. The more we keep the heart strong with exercise, the less tired we feel in our daily activities. Agreed or not? Agreed. Of course, you have to agree. And then there's weight. Exercise, again, is a great way to increase the number of calories used throughout the day. So calorie in comes in from food, beverage that you consume. Calorie out, so you calorie in with the food and beverage, and you have calorie out with exercise. Studies have shown that even a small change in your weight, less than 10% even, can give a large impact on your overall health. See, little bit that goes a long way. Then we have bone strength. With the aging population, this could be a concern a lot amongst women as well. Menopausal women, osteoporosis will be a key factor there. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, jogging, biking, strength training is a great way to improve and delay bone loss or osteoporosis, right? That's seen in many people as they grow older. And then we have your cholesterol. Now there are two types, which is your HDL, high density lipoprotein, and LDL, which is low density lipoprotein. HDL is the good cholesterol, LDL is the bad cholesterol. So some people find it very hard to remember what is HDL, what is LDL. So I personally call HDL the happy cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. And LDL is the loser cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol, okay? So LDL is mostly determined by, or the bad cholesterol mostly determined by genetics and your food choices. Cardiovascular exercise can increase your good cholesterol or HDL, and it will work towards decreasing your LDL. Still with me, everyone?
Yes.
If you are still
Yes.
type "wah" in the chat group. Wah, wah, no why, wah. Absolutely nice. Okay. Then you have blood pressure. Stress, of course. Some people have blood pressure. The blood pressure goes up with work stress or other stresses. Exercise helps to ward off high blood pressure by maintaining clean arteries, keeping the heart strong, and keeping the circulatory function in good condition. Okay? Sleep. A lot of us don't have enough sleep. You need enough sleep. Okay, 6 to 8 hours if you can. According to the National Sleep Foundation's 2013 Sleep in America poll, 70% of exercisers say they have better quality sleep. Anti-aging. You don't need all the expensive cosmetics and whatnot to have the anti-aging effects. There are two types of exercises that can play a role in reducing the anti-aging effects. One is mechanical stress, which comes from cardiovascular exercise. And then we have metabolic stress, which comes from, mechanical stress comes from resistance training, right? Metabolic stress comes from cardiovascular exercise, okay? Now these exercises strengthens the cell-to-cell connections, which work to increase your cognitive function, right? Exercise also, with stress management, releases serotonin and dopamine. These are the feel-good transmitters which make you feel happier, relaxed, and less stressed. And last of all, we have job performance. So how can exercise help? It makes the brain cells stronger, healthier, better connected, larger, increasing the learning capacity. Exercise balances those neurotransmitters and other chemicals in the brain. Now, these substances influence brain activity related to mood, attention, learning, motivation, and arousal. We become more calmer, more alert, and more focused. Okay, now, you know the many benefits of exercise that I just gave you. Let's move on and how we can start being physically active. All right. Now, if you have your speakers on, maybe you'd like to mute them. For now, we can use the chat box. Right. Now, PAR-Q. I didn't say a bad word, huh? PAR-Q. Physical.
It sounded bad.
PAR-Q. Okay. What is this? You know, this is a physical activity readiness questionnaire, right? Now, this is an essential screening for everyone if you want to start exercising because it screens pre-existing health conditions. It is to determine if an individual should have a complete medical checkup before participating in vigorous or strenuous exercise. Now, today we'll talk about starting off in a moderate intensity, but generally it's always good to go through these questions just to gauge, are you ready to start exercising or do you need medical clearance first? So the doctor can tell you what is recommended for you, what you can, what you cannot do, what are the contraindications to exercise, okay? Now, if you've answered yes to one or more of the question, it is advisable that you consult your physician and get medical clearance before starting an exercise program. So I sent this PAR-Q questionnaire randomly to a group of people, and I've got back some replies. Now, amongst 48 people that I did, who sent back this form, 6% have diagnosed with heart condition. They already diagnosed them. They have a diagnosed heart condition. 2% have chest pain even without physical activity. 6% suffer from dizziness or loss of consciousness. 25% have bone or joint problem that can be affected by physical activity. 25% are on prescription drugs for blood pressure or heart condition. Okay, so these individuals who have answered yes to these questions will need to get clearance by their physician before they start any kind of physical activity. Now, assuming that you have answered no to all the questions, this means that you're good to go. You can start exercising. All right. So let's discuss the next issue. Challenges. We all have challenges with exercising, right? Sometimes it's time, or like just now we said lazy. Okay. Now I'm going to open this whiteboard. Let me see if you can. Okay, on your computers, there is view options on the top bar. Click on view options and then click on annotate, and then another bar here will appear below where you can click on text or you can click on draw if you want to just write it freehand. Now, tell me in your own words what hello Sheila, tell me in your own words what are the challenges that you face from working out at home? What challenges do you face? You can type, you can write, or you can use your chat box if you can't write there. If you find difficult to write, finding weights to use. Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you what you can do later. Anybody else lazy? Some say lazy. Anybody else? No gym atmosphere. Some of you like the gym atmosphere. Motivation, no motivation, no time, can't find the best, no peer pressure. The kiddos disturbing, not enough. Okay, somebody not sure what to write. Okay. Now, let me just go back to my screen here and let's look at some of the challenges that one would face. There, work from home stress. These are the most common reasons. Work from home stress, no time, juggling home. Somebody said the kiddos disturbing, juggling home, family and work, mental or physical stress, too tired. After you finish whatever you've done, you're just too tired to exercise, right? Okay, then, if you see here, these are the people who filled up the PARQ questionnaire earlier on. These are some of the reasons that they put. They say they can do walking. They don't like sweating. One person, some replied they don't like sweating, lack of time, not at the moment, not well. Okay, so many reasons. Right, now we have some of the challenges that you face with exercise. What can you do about it? All right, what's coming here? Strafe. Anybody knows what strafing is? You guys will know lah what strafing is. You can speak if you want. What is strafing? From my understanding, anybody? Strafing is when a plane flies really low and bombs the enemy.
Machine gun.
So now I want you to bomb your challenges, right? With strafe. Now setting realistic goals. With your goals at work, you have, normally when you're at work, you set goals, right? You have your big fives and then you have small goals to reach the big picture, right? Same as what you do at work. Practice that and put it into effect in your daily life as well. So we work out, set small goals and to reach the bigger picture. It's easier to set small little goals. Oh, I'm going to start walking maybe 10 minutes today, and then I'll increase it as the time goes on. Then you have time. There is always time. So let me ask you, in the chat box, you can type, how many of you make a priority and must have a shower every day, daily shower? Who? So how many of you says you have to? Yes. Oh, me. Some say at least twice a day. Of course, right? Why? Because this is a priority. This is your mindset that you have changed, and this is something in your lifestyle that you have done. Okay, and you make that, it's something you have to do. If somebody says, oh, let's go out once a month, somebody said. So if you are your friends say let's go out, so no, wait, I need half an hour to have a shower and put my makeup on and get ready and so on and so forth, right? So it is something that you prioritize. So why can't you prioritize exercise? Make exercise a priority as much as you do your shower. Okay, reward yourself. So earlier you have set these little goals to achieve, right? So reward yourself for each small goal that you have achieved. So you can either go out, buy a nice blouse or a nice shirt, or treat yourself to that meal that you wanted. Have a cheat day. Go and have that nice meal that you want. Okay? And so that's how you reward yourself. Adherence to your goals. Now, how do you adhere to your goals? You have to change that mindset. Some people don't have the self-motivation. They are not strong enough to do it on their own. Get your family involved, your children, your husband, your wife, or whoever. If you're sharing a house with someone, get your housemates involved. Now, if you cannot adhere to exercising on your own, this is where I come in. And there are other personal trainers here also, my friends here, will understand that we are here to help you to achieve your goals. Although we are not allowed to go out and go to your house to train you, we are now hybrid trainers where we can train you virtually through Zoom, through WhatsApp video. We are able to help you to achieve your goals. There will always be a way, right? Focusing on a healthy lifestyle. Now, focusing on a healthy lifestyle, like I mentioned earlier on, making those little changes in your food choices. Choose real food instead of processed food. Okay. Drink a lot of water. Do you know that for every 23 kilograms of your body weight, you should be drinking at least 1 liter of water? For every 23 kilograms of body weight, you should be drinking 1 liter of water. So do the math. That'll tell you how much water you need to drink per day. Okay. Engage in activity and exercise. Now that speaks for itself, right? So now you have your set guidelines here. So how much do you need to exercise? Now the next question says, so how much do I need to exercise? Let's look at the next one, which will be, now this again is the guidelines set by the World Health Organization, all right? For moderate intensity cardiovascular exercise, this is what we will focus on today, cardiovascular exercise. At least 150 minutes of cardiovascular exercise, that gets the heart beating faster rate per week. Now, you can cycle, you can swim, you can walk your dog, you can see even in a wheelchair, so you still can keep yourself active. Just do something, get out and moving to get the heart beating faster, right? If you want to break it down within the week, say assuming you have 5 days in a week, 150 minutes divided by 5 days, you only do 30 minutes of activity per day, cardiovascular exercise, right? And for muscle strengthening exercise, weight bearing exercises, at least work out 2 days a week, whether you're using dumbbells or later I'll show you things that you can use, at least twice a week. Are we understanding so far? Everybody type WA if you are still with me.
Wow.
Why? WA, W-A-H, WA. Okay. So that's very good. Everyone's still with me, all listening, huh? Good. So then we have another, there will always be reasons not to exercise. Huh? So another, So before we go on to that, let's look at how much you need to exercise. So here is the cardiovascular exercise. Huh? Now, this is the RPE scale. RPE means rate of perceived exertion. So how you perceive your rate of exertion. Now, if you are going to the gym, the personal trainer will calculate your target heart rate by doing a formula, maximum heart rate minus your age, yada yada. You get your percentage, 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. So it's quite complicated for you to do, And then if you don't have a smart watch, or any kind of gadget to monitor your heart rate, you can't be stopping each time to take your heart rate and, oh, my heart rate, I have to stop, take your heart rate, and then start again running. So that's quite, it's not really advisable to do that, because you want to bring your heart rate up, sustain it at a certain level, and then bring it down, right? Now, this is an easy table to follow. On a scale of 0 to 10, so we again, as I mentioned, we are going to work at a moderate intensity. Yeah? On a scale of 0 to 10, you will work within 3 to 5 on the RPE scale. 3 means you're a comfortable pace, not much effort. 4, you're already starting to sweat, can carry out a conversation. Okay. 5, your level is already above comfortable. You're already sweating, but still able to carry out a conversation fairly easily. All right. Any questions so far? Yes, no?
No, all good, thank you.
Very good. Very good. Now, you have another reason. There'll be one more reason not to exercise. I don't have equipment. So, you're at home, working from home. Someone said, I don't have dumbbells at home. Yes, you have so many things that you can use. You've got your body weight. You can use water bottles. Yeah, you can use water bottles. So many things you can use, right? Now, when you're using an equipment from home, right, make sure it's safe to use. If it's water bottle, make sure the cap is tightened properly, so when you lift it, the water doesn't fall on you. Make sure your surrounding is safe enough so you don't injure yourself, right? And there are so many things. You can use rice bag, kibble bags. Okay, now I have a little activity for all of y'all. I give you 3 minutes. I would like you to go around your house, walk around your house, find something that you can use as a workout equipment. So if it's 2 water bottles, it must be equally filled, you know. Find something that you can use as a workout equipment. Be creative, come back, and then we'll share it on our video screen. Ready, get set, go. Go, go, go. 3 minutes. Azlin. Okay, I want to see everybody. Wow. Tengku Sheila, what is that? You can unmute to tell me.
The batu tungku.
Oh,
Low fat milk.
Ah. So it's about 500 grams.
Your biscuit. Your biscuit.
Biscuit and my muruku.
Sides, huh?
Yeah, different weights, different weights.
Robert
Different
has
weights.
got dumbbells.
Different days, different weight. Different days, different weights.
I can be my barbell.
I got 2 water bottles.
Wow. Craig, what do you have? Sandbags.
Yeah, that's a sandbag with handles that you sold me.
Sandbags. Okay. Kathleen has got 2 water bottles there. All right. Very good. You're all getting very creative. Yes, we've got lots of a can of Heinz beans. Okay, we got Heinz beans from Linda. Anybody else? Oh, Aslin, what bone is that? Whose bone is that? Ila, are you okay? Have you got all your bones
8
inside?
kilo of bone made from the finest elephant tusk in Mongolia.
Beans.
I hope no animals. Oh, bottle of wine. These are wine. Wine, yes,
Yes, not for long, not for long.
Yes, very good. Oh, I love it. Y'all are so creative, lah. Really, really good. You see, these, okay, before okay, you can mute yourself before I go on. If you have this is a resistance band. Some of you might have this in the house, okay? Now, if you have it and you have not used it in a long time, please check that it is, please check that it is in working condition. Now, open it and check that there are no tears, no cuts, no tears along the resistance band. Test it, put it away from your face and test that it doesn't burst while you're using it, okay? And if you're good to go, you're good to go. One of my clients whom I train, personal training clients, her helper is very, very spot on, cleans everything in the house. So after my session with her, the helper took her resistance band, washed it, and hung it to dry.
Oh yeah, I've got one. Sorry, I meant that as well.
Yeah, hung it to dry in the sun. So guess what happened? Rubber. There was no more elasticity, was gone. Had to throw it away.
Veronica.
Yes?
Veronica.
Yes? Yes, I can hear you, Linda. Linda?
That was ages ago.
Oh, okay. It's the buffering, I think. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, now I spoke about exercises that can be a danger to you. Let's watch this video on what could happen if things go wrong. This can really happen, huh? You got to be careful when you're using your equipment in the house. Barbells have to have the clips, and you see his area wasn't very conducive to working out. See, the resistance band burst. Ouch.
Affect your manhood.
What's that? Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh!
So these dumbbells don't have the clips, the safety clips. Safety was an issue there. Okay, so. Yeah, so that's an eye opener, right? Make sure what you safe to use at home. Okay, now the next key point that we want to talk about is your posture and form in exercising. Now, posture and form is very, very important as it helps your body to function effectively and will minimize the chances of muscle strain or injury. Okay, exercise with good posture and form also helps to target on the desired muscle that you're working on. Okay, so I put this video together. I will be explaining it in the video, so you can listen to the key points that I will be talking about here, okay? So usually when you have a bad posture, you might find your shoulders forward, you hunched, like this. Now, in most of the exercises, having the right posture is also important. So, shoulder packing is one of them. Shoulder packing is when your shoulder blades are retracted. So this is how you do it. I'll show it to you from the back. Lift your shoulders up, bring it to the back, bring it down. Your shoulders are retracted, relaxed. Lift, bring it to the back, and down. Relax. I'll do it fast. Up, back, and down. Okay, you are facing the front, and I do shoulder packing. Lift and back. So your arms are by your side, not to the front. Your shoulders are retracted. Okay? Lift and back. You find your shoulder blades standing tall. Chin tucked in. Imagine something is pulling you from the top, so you are standing tall. Your head is in alignment with the edge. Standing with your feet shoulder width apart. Put your hands on your hip, placing your fingers on your pelvic bone. Have an anterior tilt of your hip. This is called a hip hinge. So you don't have a posterior tilt, but an anterior tilt. So this is a hip hinge. Okay, so that is the upper body, and also you see from the hips. Now let's go on to the lower body posture and form. Now this is commonly used in a squat where you check your lower body posture. So let's listen to this one. Squat. Stand, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing out, 11 and 1 o'clock, knees pointed towards your second and third toe, shoulders packed, hip hinge, hands in front, lower your hips, bend your knees at the same time. So you go down, you come up, down and up. From the side, shoulders back, hip hinge, knees pointed towards your second and third toes, toes are pointing to 11 and 1 o'clock. Down, down, and up. Keep your knees behind your toes. Shift the weight to your... Okay, did you hear the key points there?
Yep.
Yes, right? So from the top,
Yeah.
we'll just run through again. When you're standing, you stand tall. Imagine somebody's pulling your spine from the top. So keeping your spine in alignment with your spine, keeping your head in alignment with your spine, chin tucked in, shoulders packed. Lift and retract your shoulder blades. Shoulders packed. I didn't add in two more things. Engage your abs, engage your glutes, your gluteal muscles or your rear end muscles. Okay, yeah, engage your gluteal muscles. Standing with your feet, toes pointing towards 11 and 1 o'clock, knees pointing towards your second and third toes, and you have a hip hinge, anterior hip hinge. So these are the common points that you will look into your alignment and posture before you start your exercise. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, you've already got your posture, you've got your time and everything. Now, before you start an exercise, you will want to look at a warm up. Now, warming up, why do you want to warm up before you do a workout? Warming up is important because it revs up your cardiovascular system by raising your body temperature, increasing your blood flow to the muscles. Warming up also helps to reduce muscle soreness and it lessens the risk of injury. Okay, so now let's look at this video. When I recorded this video, the speed has been increased slightly. So this is that rabbit pace. So when you do the warm up, you don't follow my rabbit pace, okay? So this is just a guideline of some of the dynamic exercises that you can follow if you do a warm up. All right. So then we have another one, which is your cool down. So this is so important. Your cooling down is so important. Many people who exercise, even those regular exercises, tend to skip this. They'll say, oh, no time already, I have to shower and go to work. But cooling down after a workout allows for gradual recovery of your pre-exercise heart rate and blood pressure. Cooling down also lessens the feeling of muscle tightness after a workout. Okay, so let's watch a sample of a cool down. So these exercises, when you do a stretch, a cool down or a stretch, try to hold the stretch for 15 seconds or more on each stretch that you do. 30 seconds is good. 15 seconds will be the bare minimum. The longer, the better. All right. Now you have the whole thing put together. We haven't gone to the body of the exercise. Now, in the main part of the exercise program, there are so many things you can do. So many exercises depending on what target muscle group, what muscle group you want to target, right? So there are so many things that you can do. I put together just a sample workout program that you can follow. Now you watch this. Here I use my dog Mazut's kibble bag as my weight. So this is my weight in my workout. I use kibble bag. Thank you, Pojo. Yeah. My dog. That's my dog. Oh, the prop. Okay, so now with this workout, please remember, this is just the main part of the exercise. You have to add on the warm-up and you have to add on the cool down. Then you get a full workout. All right. Now, putting it all together, can you remember the key points? You can use the chat group. Can you remember the key points that we discussed earlier in putting a workout together? Can you remember any of the key points that I discussed earlier? Everybody still around? Type anything that comes to your mind. Warm up, yes. Sleep, Jeffrey, you can sleep later. Warm down, cool down, yes. Safety first, exactly. Glute development. Check equipment. Wow, everybody. Posture, form, good. No excuses. Strafe, yes. Don't hurt yourself. Getting creative. That's it. Well done. My fellow viewers are listening to me today. So putting it all together, set realistic goals. Yes, here it is. The PARQ, which is the physical activity readiness questionnaire, to give you the yes or no to exercise. And then you have strafe. What is strafe? Set goals, time, reward, adhere, focus, and engage. All right. Your guidelines to exercise will be 150 minutes per week for cardiovascular, 2 days a week for strength. And the rate of perceived exertion scale will be on a scale of 3 to 5 effort level on the RPE scale. Equipment you use can be from home, can be anything you use. Make sure it is safe to use in the environment of your home. Posture and form, as we just explained earlier, from top to toe, right? Checking your form before and during exercise. Putting in a warm-up, putting in a cool down, and then you can, wow! Okay. We still have time. Any questions so far? Yes, no? You can type in the chat box or you can quickly ask me. If we have time, I will show you a, okay, good, all good, very good. No questions, all good, all right. So then I will show you, this is another sample workout. Very clear, good. There's another sample of a workout which you can do in your house. Short one, 1 minute. Just stay, Veronica, and do what she tells you. Yes, I agree. You got tired just by watching. You guys are so funny. There's so many exercises that you can do. Majud, yes, Majud is always in my exercises. All right. Now, if you have questions you want to ask but don't know how to ask here or don't feel comfortable asking me, please, please, please feel free to email me. My email address is there. This is my company with my solo business, Veronica Schockman Fitness, and my core values are create, inspire, and celebrate successes. Okay, now let me ask you again. I asked you this earlier. Now, after going through this session, how confident are you to begin a workout program on your own now? You can put it in the chat group. How confident are you to do a workout program on your own now? More informed and aware. Yes, very good. I'm glad to hear that. Very confident. I'm so happy to hear that. Very. No excuses. True. Okay. And see here, very confident. The T-Rex hates working out, especially upper body workout for a reason. What's your excuses? T-Rex cannot do push-ups. Okay. And to end, let's all. This is the end of my session today. I hope you have gained some knowledge. I hope that you are confident to do an exercise program all on your own, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll come back here to the main group. Wow, so many of y'all. Any feedback or what do you think about exercising now? You can switch on your mics and you want to say something? You can say.
Ron, you gone soft.
I have gone soft. Why have I gone soft? I don't know why I've gone soft.
Your voice is quiet.
My voice is quiet. Oh, why?
Mm.
How do I increase the?
Can hear you, but soft a bit.
Oh, okay. Maybe I lost my voice already after an hour of talking.
No, it's a technical.
Yeah, it sounds like the microphone.
Yeah.
Is Mazout sitting on the speaker or something?
Mazout has fallen asleep.
Oh.
Just listening to me talk. He's like passed out.
Linda.
So cute.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, user problem.
I'm glad that all of you.
That's a sign for Mazout.
I'm glad that all of you stayed with me for the 1 hour, and I hope that this easy guide for you to follow in exercising and just getting started somewhere.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining me. If you have any last words to say? If not,
thank you very much, Veronica. That's really good.
Thank you very much, Linda.
Thank you, Veron. Wonderful, Veron.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Veron.
Veron. Thank you, Veron.
Thank you.
Kisses to you all, and please get used
I know you like me. Well done.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
I come around, she's all over you. I know you want it.
Are we leaving?
It's easy.